Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. You've come to the right place. We talk Lego, we do alt bricks, we do Kobe, Sluban, Fantasy, Kada. We try to do all of them. Today we got a really interesting, totally different than anything I've ever done before. And this video today is brought to you by warbricks.com because they sent me the Boom Boom, the Sluban M38 Howitzer. I have never built anything like this before. It looks really interesting. I can't say cute because it's a big boom boom. It's a big boom boom. But it looks really interesting to build. And this might be, if you're into somebody who's into militaria, basically, especially American militaria, this would be a great little display piece, I think. So I can hardly wait to get this thing built. We're going to do a speed build on this, and then we'll come back and we'll kind of look at it in detail to see what it's all about. So thank you to warbricks.com for providing this for us today. And let's see what this thing is all about. I'm kind of excited. Again, never done anything like this before. All right, just got done with the build, so I want to bring you in kind of close and show you everything that comes with this build, and then we'll have a little review and rundown of what is good, what is bad, and just kind of how overall cool this set is. So let's bring you in closer here, check it out. All right, my apologies for the shadows. I'm still trying to figure out our lighting around here. So here's the actual build itself, and it is pretty detailed. It looks like you have the wheels. I think those are for targeting, doing the barrel up and down. It took me a second to figure out how to get the feet down, but once I figured it out, that's pretty much how it's supposed to be displayed. And it looks really, really good. I mean, I've never seen a real howitzer up close, but I mean, for a brick build, that looks pretty good. You also get a couple of minifigs that are pretty well detailed. They've got vests on them and everything. One guy's got, looks like night vision. You've got this cool kind of tent that you can put them underneath. I thought that was kind of an extra cool thing that they added that they didn't have to, with a camo tarp on top. That's really cool. You also have a little box to hold everything in. Looks like a couple of artillery shells. And look at all the little detail things here. You've got a walkie-talkie. You've got a hand grenade. You've got what looks like tear gas. Looks like you've got a K-bar knife. Looks like you've got a Gurkha styled machete or knife right there. And then, if you know Lego, you know that they don't ever do realistic looking weapons. But here you get realistic looking weapons. You got a revolver pew pew. You got an AK-47 pew pew. M4 pew pew. And what is that? Maybe a Desert Eagle or something pew pew. So this is really Sluban and maybe some others are how you're going to get those realistic weapons. So that's kind of cool if you ever want to add that to your kit. All right, overall thoughts on the build. So it was kind of an interesting build. With the instructions, it had it split apart by bag, right? It said bag 1. So I opened up bag 1, and well, the next piece was actually in bag 4. So I had to put a piece from bag 1 onto a piece from bag 4. And that kind of kept happening. So I eventually, I mean, it's not that many pieces anyway. So I just kind of, dumped it all out. That's kind of what I do anyway. I just kind of, dump it out. So it was that was kind of interesting that you had different pieces from different bags, so it kind of didn't even matter. So that was one interesting thing. Colors on it, the brick quality is really good. Everything fit together really well. This is our second Sluban build. We did a fishing boat months ago that I really liked. The fishing boat turned out really well. It's actually one of our better performing videos, actually. So I do like the Sluban products. The minifigs, I can take them or leave them. I've said it before, I'm a minifig kind of snob. This set gives a lot of opportunity to go aftermarket and get some of those custom Lego minifigs if you want to add it to this for some kind of a diorama or something like that. So the minifigs I can take or leave. They were really hard to put together. I had to actually get out my hammer and tap the heads in because it was such a tight fit. Also, when I was making the barrel on the howitzer here, I also had to, maybe you saw it in the speed build, I had to tap in this one little rod to make the barrel because it was just too long and it wasn't fitting in. I actually, and it's not on camera, but I had to actually get out a knife and shave off some of that rod for the barrel to fit together properly. So that was kind of some jinky things about it. This set has a lot of small pieces. So that just kind of is the nature of the beast. There's nothing really big about this, but every single time I came up, upon a part of the instructions that had a million small pieces, and my fingertips were already kind of hurting, it was a little like ugh. But the overall effect is great, and of course, the majority of this is small pieces, so that's just the nature of the build. No big deal. Overall, this is a neat little set for the military enthusiast in your life, and a really, again, kind of a fun display piece. It was fun to put together. In my opinion, this set does give a lot of value for the money. On warbricks.com, this is only a $15 set. And I got to tell you, if you like realism in your Lego builds or dioramas, I mean, the accessories alone of the realistic pew-pews almost makes that 15 bucks kind of worth it, let alone the brick quality and everything like that. Another interesting thing, and I kind of showed it on the speed build, but the tops of the studs actually say M38. They don't say Sluban. They don't say whatever. They actually say M38, like it's dedicated to this set. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. So I like this set. So once again, I'd like to thank warbricks.com for sending me this set. It was a fun little build. I'm going to put it on the shelf over here and display it. If you like this video, we do a lot of other stuff similar to this as well. Maybe hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Are you into military stuff? Realistic military stuff that you're not going to get from Lego? It's kind of a cool deal. So thanks, and we will see you next time. Bye.